Okay, so unfortunately, the next blend mode or shading model, hair model, doesn't seem to work as intended. It seems to be bugged out on the latest version of Unreal. But what it should let us do is two different speculars. I mean, it is kind of giving us that. The way hair kind of works is you have a single specular kind of for the individual strands of hair, but then also as a surface it has a sort of separate one. So one set of specular highlight is controlled here by the specular input. Scatter controls the sort of the light bouncing around. They may have fixed this. Roughness controlling our kind of thickness of those. Backlit doesn't do anything. And then when we're using the hair input, it gives us an anisotropic response, and we plug in a tangent. There appears to be two tangents. There's definitely some things being worked on in here, but it takes the sort of the direction. So if you want your hair to have a second specular, or the specular to be around the head, then you'd be using the tangent input. Yeah, I'm not sure then how you'd control the second highlight. There should be another way to control this, but unless it's the other tangent, no, because the other tangent's not open. As I say, I think there's still some work being done on updating the hair to Unreal 5, but the idea behind it is that it gives you a second specular highlight that's not just for the sort of per surface, but also kind of represent the individual hairs as well. As I say, I'm not a character artist, so it's not something I've really used before, but hopefully they'll update that with Unreal 5 as it develops. No, let's not do that. Don't need to save those changes. Fine. As well as hair, yeah, it doesn't seem to render correctly here. We're getting some very bad spotting in the world here, so something happening there. I did do a little bit of debug trying to read up on it, and it does seem like it's a problem happening with a lot of people, so maybe something broken with the hair rendering in Unreal 5. Similarly, we'll just have a quick look at that while we're here. The official documentation says the eye material is too complex to explain, please look at the examples, which I haven't, and might do in a future video, but it's obviously very advanced. If you're at that stage in your learning, then you probably want to be looking at these things and calculating them for yourself. I might be doing a video about that once all these other videos are done, but having never looked at the eye shader myself, I didn't want to try and kind of squeeze it in here. So for inclusion, it's there, but unfortunately I don't have any examples or know how it works, so I'm going to leave that one up to you. Okay.